Please welcome a man who is an Atlanta football icon and a high-performance coach, best known as the 4-year starting quarterback for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets from 2003 to 2006. A true dual-threat athlete, he made history as the first true freshman to start at QB for Georgia Tech in over 20 years, earning ACC Rookie of the Year honors and multiple bowl game MVPs. He finished his collegiate career as one of the most productive players in program history, ranking second all-time in both passing touchdowns and total offense. Following his time at Georgia Tech and a professional stint with the Detroit Lions, Ball successfully pivoted into a business and wellness sector. Today, he is a leader in the fitness industry, serving as the co-COO and master coach at Effect Fitness in Atlanta. Through his coaching and mentorship, he leverages his experience as a D1 athlete to help others develop discipline, resilience, mental toughness needed to excel in both sports and life. Please welcome Reggie Ball.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to give you a round of applause.
That's a mouthful.
Pumping me up.
Hey, you deserve all your flowers.
I really appreciate that, Holmes.
Yes, sir.
I really do. Thank you.
Yes, sir. You deserve all your flowers. So tell us more of your story from young Ball growing up to the moment you was introduced to sports and the in-between that brought you to where you are today.
So how far y'all want to go back?
Wherever
As far as you want to go.
So honestly, man, I knew as a kid I loved dogs. I remember my first Rottweiler. I remember the sand pit we had that dog in. I remember the football, the basketball, the baseball was always accessible. Mm-hmm. My parents were very athletic. Mm-hmm. My father is a Marine. Once you're a Marine, you're never not a Marine. Mm-hmm. So I always remember that when you're talking to him. He's a Marine. My mom was very active, softball, swimming, and everything like that. She had very active brothers. So sports, man, was almost like a way of life. Mm-hmm. I didn't necessarily take it serious until I found out that I was talented my very first year. My very first year, I played running back, and so afraid to get hit, I outran everybody as often as I could, and I was very successful at it on a consistent basis. So that basically set me off. My first love was always baseball, though. Mm-hmm. Love baseball. My mom loved baseball. And we're recently here now mourning the death of the passing of our legendary Bobby Cox. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That hit home for me. Yeah. Like I damn near shed a tear. Yeah. I probably will later with some hydrating beverages, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But sure. Yeah, man, it's just been a way of life. Just been successful at it, but I don't know what motivated me to keep working though. You got to credit my mom to that, for sure, first and foremost. She stayed on me and really pushed me. I had a really good core of people of just family-oriented coaching and programs around that you don't necessarily see nowadays in recreational sports.
Right.
It was pretty much this same amount of guys. We didn't necessarily play with each other on the same team all the time, but we was always around each other.
Right.
Both on and off the field, on and off the court, because you play everything when you were little. At least I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, junior high or middle school and high school, that's when you kind of take it a little bit serious because you see the opportunities that lie within the sport or the sport arena. Of course, it's a whole different ballgame with NILs now, but it was still some opportunity for a lot of athletes back then. And ever since I started taking it serious and looking at scholarships and seeing, the big bag at the end of the day in the land of the NFL, it's just been grinded out since then.
Mm-hmm. My question for you, did you enjoy the spotlight coming up, or did it come with pressure for you?
Oh, I love the spotlight. I loved it. And I thought I wanted it all the time. Mm-hmm. I yearned for it early because for a minute it was my mom and her 3 boys, and I'm the oldest. Mm. So I was almost like, okay, the man of the house.
Yeah. All what I mean? Eyes on you.
And everybody's going to follow your lead.
There you go.
And I like being in control. You know what I mean? So that control freak, OCD type of thing kind of came with the spotlight. But once you get to a certain level, you realize that's not the only thing that comes with the spotlight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Success attracts everything, from the good, the bad, and everything in between, and even some of the unexpected. So, you learn very quickly when you got the spotlight on you. But, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Even to this day, I know if a situation is in my hands, I feel very confident about making sure that it's being seen through. Our team wins, and everybody eats off of that.
So with that, with all eyes being on you, being the oldest, do you ever feel like there's pressure to always look strong?
For sure.
Because I know in a sense, like, we all deal with our issues differently.
Yeah.
And for me, growing up, I never wanted my siblings or really anyone to see me, down or cry, because all I knew that was a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
So, like I said, does it feel like a sense of pressure to always look strong, guiding your younger siblings or just leading your team?
Absolutely. And I'll take it a step further. It's we're grown men now. We have kids. We have families. We have families that we leave. We have wives.
Right.
You know what I mean? And even if you take it to the extended families where we have, we might have a mother-in-law suite that we got to make sure she's good.
Right.
So everybody's going to follow your lead when you're in certain positions. And it is pressure to always look strong. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I share this with you, and I think I kind of wanted to say this for my own book, my own platform, and everything. But I will share this with you,
Okay.
and what I've learned about life and my trials and tribulations. I think I found that cheat code is that, yeah, you want to look good, you want to look strong, because the attention span of everybody is so short. So if you miss out on that window of getting their attention and you're not looking strong, it's gonna be very hard to get them back. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But circle back to, bro, that cheat code is not always the fall, or it's never the fall. It's never failing. It is your response. The response is everything. And it's so much so, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. I welcome failure. I welcome falling short.
Yeah.
Because that's an opportunity for me to bounce back and show, boom, oh, that happened, but this happened.
Right.
That happened, but you still did that. Wait a minute, you overcame that. You know what I mean? Nike has a slogan. I worked for Nike for a little bit, and their one of their sayings is that a problem is not a bad thing. A problem is an opportunity.
Yeah.
So when you fall short, or you do fall short, or you miss that window of finding or convincing your people that you're strong, you're capable, and you got it, bro, so what? Yeah. Respond. If you respond the right way, I guarantee you, it'll find its way the way it's supposed to be fit.
So how do you think you develop that? Because I don't think that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we're born with that mentality, right? Like that's something you like really build up over time as you learn how to have better coping, navigating obstacles and challenges, and learning how to get back up. So how do you think for you, you develop that ability to start seeing your failures as challenges and opportunities to be better?
Experience. My father is paramount in me developing that, in me finding that, because I'm in a fortunate position. You mentioned Effect Fitness. I see my dad damn near every morning. He opens up the gym doors for us before 4 o'clock, more often than not. So I have the opportunity of seeing my dad in the luxury, and I understand how much of a luxury it is to have both my parents around, but to have my dad in the morning every day as a grown man, just to check those, to keep those checks and balances in order, is everything. Our parents go through or have been through half of the stuff, if not everything that we've already gone through. You know what I'm saying? And ironically enough, me and my dad share the same name. So the similarities are too many to count. So when it comes to life experiences, there are some similarities there as well. And again, he will be the mad scientist around me finding out that secret formula about responding. Man, no man is undefeated, not one. But everybody doesn't get up. Everybody, like you say, everybody's not born with it, and I see it on a daily basis. I work in a gym. I see it on a daily basis. Somebody quitting and walking away, and of course, I'm not talking about some type of a competitive spirit or some competitive game or nature. It's not happening on the NBA court as often as it happens in everyday life. But I see this time and time again, and I see it's proven to me in my field of work on a daily basis, so that helps as well too.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked a little bit about your stint with the Detroit Lions. Did you ever feel like you lost trying to figure out what was next after your stint with the Detroit Lions? Did you ever feel lost in?
Hell yeah. And I don't know how liberal or how loose I can be.
Do your thing.
Yeah, be you.
No, do your thing.
Give us the real.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. That is probably the worst, or that can be, the darkest hour for any athlete in any sport. Coming out of that sport and finding out what's next. 9 times out of 10, especially, guys around my age and, your age as well, probably, it kind of teetered off around your guys' era, though, because you got more opportunities and you were aware of more opportunities outside of the arena, the sports arena. But, man, just think about doing something 20, 30 years, and that's it. That's it. You got to understand, okay, so y'all know the game. I'm a 5'11" quarterback in the early 2000s, right? So Nick Saban told me, Reggie, I love you as an athlete, but I got Jamarcus Russell already signed. He's 6'5". He's going to be my quarterback, but I love to have you on this roster. So it was always like that uphill battle, bro. You know what I mean? So to fight that long or that hard for 20 years, 20 plus years, and then actually make it, and then it all falls away, and then your phone stop calling, and then that girl stop texting, and your inbox becomes to 550 unread to 3 or 4 unread. You know what I'm saying? That's a very hard stop that a lot of athletes don't necessarily prepare for, self included. So if you're not ready to pivot, it can be tough. But it is a dark hour. But everything, your team around you is essential in that situation though. So have some good people around you for real.
What advice do you think you can give young athletes that's currently in the league, and that you can give them before they ignore it and it's too late?
Invest your money so give yourself 15 to 20 years and invest your money so you can't touch it for that long. So let's say if you're in college, you're 18, anywhere from 18 to 25 now. So if you're in college and you're getting access to this NIL money, invest this money in some type of portfolio, custodial account, some Roth account, to where you can't touch it. And I mean, you can't withdraw anything out of it for the next 15 to 20 years. That's probably the smartest decision I've done as a young man financially when I was in the league. I checked that small box for second career savings, which is your 401k. And as a grown man, I'm like watching that account grow. And every time I open up that piece of mail, I'm so proud of myself for doing that. Even though I love to go withdraw something right now, but I love that I set it up that way. So try to think 20 years down the line, because we think about when we get old, we think about when we get older, but we don't think about when we're old and we can't go to work.
Mm-hmm.
You got to set yourself up.
I feel like a lot of these athletes are very instant gratification oriented. So like they get the money and they want to spend it and they want to do all the things and be the man. So I'm curious for you, like who told you this information? Like, how did you know, like, this is what I want to do with my money as a young man?
It was, honestly, nobody told me that. Nobody. My best friend, Travis, Morehouse grad, he's very good with money. His mom is very good with money, and they always talked about saving. Even now, when it comes to a lot of my financial planning, I use Travis, my best friend. I don't have a financial advisor. If I'm investing something, I'm sending Travis a Zelle, and I say, Trav, show me my account. And Trav, the biggest flex for my best friend is that he had his house paid off before he was 38.
Wow.
So he's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's
we
amazing.
understand.
How big that is.
Bro, I'm like, and I was more proud of him than I think he was of himself. But needless to say, good people around. And now you don't necessarily have to have good people around. Just utilize these resources. Fill your algorithm up with future career savings, future career moves, investments. You can set your algorithm for everything like that to come through that and pop up on that Explore page.
Absolutely.
So you got to be just as intentional with wanting to set yourself up down the line as you are with, chasing that girl or getting that, that Hellcat.
Yeah. I know for a fact I didn't at Georgia Tech. And me and, some of my peers, they can speak on this. I know we didn't prepare ourselves because all we knew, growing up is, we going to the league. So, those career fairs, those meetings that you meet with and talk to the financial advisors and things like that, like, we didn't really pay attention to that stuff because all we thinking is NFL until it don't happen. And then
you got to think, that's your dream next door, though.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to tell a young man that literally can see his dream right outside that window. Hey, man, look over here and make sure this is safe. Or put your seatbelt on. And you just sat down in this Lamborghini for the first time, and that's your dream car. Man, I ain't finna put my damn seatbelt on.
Right.
I'm finna press this button and see how fast I can get to 60. You know what I'm saying? Before I think about anything else. So but that comes with, again, man, parenting, of course, your support system, and the people around you. We are the people around us. You know that rule of your 5 closest people tells you who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is a proven theory. This is not just a theory that popped up on Just a Little Boy page. You know what I'm saying? This has been around for decades, for probably hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So, I mean, like, does this not come up in the locker room, like when coaches are talking to players? And, like, I know y'all meet and, like, watch film and stuff, but, like, real life lessons and what to do with this career and how.
It depends on your demographic as well.
Okay.
And I'll be straight up and down with you. Where I grew up, and the players that grew up in similar situations, man, what club we finna go to? You get them Jays, you get your Pell Grant, you got State lined up, you got your George Foreman, you know what I mean? It's very short term like you thought. Did you get your windows tinted? Did you get the car that you wanted? Stuff like that. And then we might think about sending something to the house, to your mom, and putting something to the side. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, there are people that go to college based off of just wanting to go to college, not needing any type of reward at the end of the tunnel. It's just a part of the plan. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So, it really starts from the ground up as far as that financial literacy and the mindset you got to have to take advantage of the boost and the opportunity that colleges can give you. But it depends on the demographic. But I think we're doing a wonderful job, especially you right now, of just, hey, man, listen. Right. You need to hear this. This is some OGs reaching back and telling you, hey, man, make sure you have this in order. So the more we do stuff like this, the better, and the more resources we have.
Right.
Yeah, true. It's about having these conversations and getting them started and keeping them going too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Having these conversations and make sure we keep them going. But I want to ask you, how do we get the high school parents to understand like how important it is to not only prepare your kids for life after ball, but to get them introduced into other things other than sports?
I'm not going to lie to you. That goes back to their upbringing.
Yeah.
I almost got too relaxed.
Hey, do your thing. Do your thing.
Man, I ain't going to lie to you. It go back to how they were raised.
Yeah.
Are you talking about when you say there, you mean the parents?
Their parents.
Okay, yeah.
How did they come up?
Yeah, generational things that you see.
And then I just mentioned our parents probably did half, if not everything, or gone through half of everything we've gone through. Same thing for them. So if they've only touched, if they only seen a pool that's 6 feet deep, they don't know to go to the pool with the Olympic diving board that's got 20, it's 10, 6. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know how to teach you how to dive if they've never seen a pool that's deeper than 6 feet. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it becomes hard at that situation. But again, you all know as well as I know, you keep going. So if parents want to do their job, they keep going. They keep learning. They keep figuring it out. Like for me, man, I didn't think about no custodial, no Roth account. I didn't think about paying my kids up to $15,000 a year and then taking 6 out so I can write some more off. I didn't think about none of that stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, but again, Travis is helping me out a lot.
Shout out to Travis.
But these little loopholes and stuff like that, I mean, you got to get in the game. You got to find that Olympic-sized pool to figure out where you can swim and where you can't and what kind of dive you can take. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about exposure and just wanting to learn, man. So hopefully our parents are wanting to learn about more opportunities for our kids. You talk about coaching. I don't necessarily deal with parents that just have one-track minds. That's why I don't have camps. That's why I don't advertise that I still have a few starting quarterbacks around this city in the lab. Okay. I don't talk about the young phenoms that I have that are 10 years old, and he's got offers from every damn rec program in the metro area because he's that damn good. I don't advertise that because I want the kids in there, one, because they want to work hard. There you go. The kids tell me, Mr. Reggie, Coach Reggie, I want to work. And two, this ain't it for the parents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Reggie, we come to you because you ain't going to lie to me. Right. We know you do solid work. And on top of that, yeah, you good and I respect you. Right. But that one-track mind parent, I don't deal with them.
Yeah, because, I mean, nowadays you're seeing kids commit to, whatever school, and then the parents throw a temper tantrum on stage like it's about them.
Bro, the lamest thing I'm seeing right now is daddies dressing out in their uniforms on these official visits. If I ever do that, please directly message me and tell me how lame I am. Dog, it's dads, please stop. If you just clip this up, dads, please stop dressing in full-fledged uniforms on your child's official visit. Yeah. Stop. Your day's over. Shit. I'm sorry. I just had to say that, man.
No, that's funny because that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. So what's something normal people do that athletes struggle adjusting to?
Go to work every day. Tell me I'm lying.
You not.
Shit. Man. I love my job, and I'm so lucky, bro. I'm so lucky. One, I'm lucky for my team, Dooley, Shayon, Zan, all the trainers over there. I'm lucky for the people I'm surrounded by on a daily basis. I'm lucky I get to go in a place that me and my partner made a dream board, a vision board about. I'm lucky I get to go in a place to where I can go in and just work out and help people work out and get healthy. I am so lucky. I still struggle to go to work every day. Still. Still. I was 10 minutes late today. It was me getting up combined with, a stop by the restroom, but, I was still late today. Yeah. But, in the corporate world, that's no excuse. Yeah. You better have your ass at that desk, or I will gladly replace you with somebody who's not going to be 5-10 minutes late. Yeah. for 20 years straight.
Yeah.
You know, so going to work every day is the biggest adjustment, I think, for an athlete. That regular people, well, that normal 9-to-5 corporate people do. Yeah.
So, like, work, I mean, obviously, NFL players, that's their job. Like, that's the work that they do. So, like, when you say going to work every day is difficult for you, how do you differentiate that between, like, someone who does have an NFL career, when you had your NFL career? Like, what feels different about going to Effect versus going to put your pads on for the Detroit Lions?
Well, it's mine. It's my dream. I talked about that vision board that Dula and I made about 14 years ago. So it's more than it's not anybody else's. You know what I'm saying? That helps a whole lot. Knowing that I'm pointing to myself and my team directly.
Yeah.
And this is nobody else's vision other than ours. You know what I'm saying? So that differentiates it a little bit. But yeah, I'm lucky because I like my job. And you're in a bad situation where you're getting up and clocking in somewhere to where you have to go as opposed to wanting to go. So that have to and that want to, that might be it.
Definitely.
Because you definitely, like you harped on a little bit, you definitely have a lot of athletes that clock in because they have to. And because they have to, they're not necessarily happy with where they are.
Right.
And they're dealing with a deep deal of depression. And most of it has to do with them not being able to do it, like we said. Do what, they had dreams of doing. I know for myself, clocking in and out at one point, like I was dreading it because, like you said, it wasn't what I wanted to be doing.
Dream.
Yeah, exactly. And I recently learned, reading the Bible and everything like that, like making it to the NFL was my dream, but that's not what God called me to, be on earth for. Like he intercepted my dreams of going to the NFL,
right? Because
he had dreams of me doing this right now,
right?
So, just going to agree with what you just said.
Keep responding in this manner as well.
Yeah.
Because again, one, roadblocks are put up for a reason.
Yeah.
It could be at the end of the road on that road you was on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That pavement could have ran out. It could have been nothing but fucking nothing but trees and debris and a bad situation. You feel what I'm saying? But the roadblock was put up.
Yeah.
You're responding the right way. Just keep responding the right way, bro. Yeah. Keep responding.
Yeah.
So
what was one habit from sports that you still have today?
Oh, I'm a competitor, bro. I compete.
At everything.
Man. Unknowingly.
Yeah.
Unknowingly. I got to turn that off a little bit, man. But I compete. If I compete with everything, man. I got that OCD thing about me.
Yeah.
So I'm always wanting things to be the right way, how I feel it should be.
Right.
But no, that competitive spirit, I don't want it to leave either though. So, but I compete at everything.
I could see it being super helpful in some capacities and in some ways.
It's very unhealthy.
Get in the way. Yeah. Exactly. Because like you said, when you talk about control, which I feel like is a big theme of like when the ball drops, right? Like control based off of what you feel like should be happening or what you wanted for yourself. I think that's why adjusting to life after ball is so hard because I want to be in control.
Yep.
And like, you're not in control in anything in life. Like control is literally an illusion that we create for ourselves to make us feel prepared to navigate uncertainty and struggles and all of the things. But like, you're really not in control of anything, and life is going life. And when you think you got a plan, it's not going to work because something else has changed. So like, I think one of the biggest parts of this conversation is really learning how to flow, right? Because I think how to navigate control is learning how to ebb and flow. Because you gotta be able to be flexible. You gotta be able to pivot. and know that you'll be okay, right? Know that you can handle whatever comes your way. I think that is how we feel in control. It's like, it doesn't matter what's coming to me, I can handle it and I'll be able to take care of it. And that's what gives us confidence to keep going. But sometimes we don't get to really develop that before our dreams end. And so then we're like feeling like we're left out with no life raft.
Gotta have people around you. Team is everything.
Definitely takes a village.
So okay, so to add on to that question about what I took from the field to everyday now, knowing how to work on a team. Let me tell you something about business. Help is the hardest thing to find.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, for sure.
Once you have it, please develop team chemistry. And those lame ass meetings that you have every week, they matter. Those lame ass meetings that you have with each individual employee, they matter. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. I don't care if it's a Zoom call for 3 minutes just for everybody to check in. At some point, something's going to come up that's something that needs to be addressed, that needs to be ironed out. But that team, knowing how to work on a team, communicating efficiently and effectively. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Need it.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna go back to Felicia's point about having flow and being in control and things like that. So with being in control and being the leader that you've always been throughout your career, was there ever a point where you felt mentally drained from everything?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I do every now and then now.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning, man, I was drained.
Yeah. How'd
Still
you
got
deal with
drop
it?
off.
How'd you deal with it?
Still got drop off.
Okay.
Still got the clients.
Yeah.
As soon as I leave there, I gotta go. I still got clients. Still got daddy duties. I still gotta go make sure we got food on the table.
All right.
What did I do though? What did I do? I talked. Had a very good conversation. But as a man, this is one thing I am working on. When I do reach that point to where I am kind of depleted and frustrated, I try my best to channel all of that energy into what I'm supposed to be doing.
There you go.
So when I say, I didn't ignore the emotion or the feeling. I just concentrated on doing what was supposed to be done.
Right.
Drop off, work, daddy duties, dinner. You know what I mean? And everything in between. I don't even think I worked out yesterday. No. Nope. Didn't even work out yesterday. But everything else that needed to be done that day, I made sure I checked that off. Made those phone calls and everything like that. So, but that comes with time, practice, and experience.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to learn.
It does.
Yeah.
It's hard for me now.
Yeah.
It's hard for me now, and I got to wear a lot of hats. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want you or anybody else to look at this and think I don't get tired, I don't get depleted, I don't get frustrated. Nah, hell no, that happens. But you just gotta, especially as a man, bro, you gotta that comes with it.
Yeah.
Again, alluding back to the spotlight, that comes with the spotlight.
There you go.
You will get tired, but guess what's on you? The spotlight. So we got to go. You know what I mean? So.
How do you check in with yourself? Like, how do you know when you're drained, when you're kind of getting to that point of, even try to be more preventative in your responses to when you are drained? Like, what's your process for, oh, I'm not feeling it today, or oh, I might need to like take a step back, or I need to have this conversation?
There are times where I'm honest. I'm not in a good mood. Leave me alone. And I know that's rude and shrewd and very to the point, and there's no type of gold wrapping on that delivery. But I'm doing that more often. So let me get an hour. You know what I mean? Knowing when to just take a deep breath for yourself. Like I say, I'm pretty much at work every single day. You know what I mean? And that's whether I want to or I don't want to. So you're going to have those times, and they're going to be different ways. You got to take the time out for yourself. You got to treat yourself from time to time as well. Just as easy as you would buy a Happy Meal for your son or your daughter, man, treat yourself to a ribeye
Right.
and just yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The 6 ounce, not the 12 ounce or the 24 ounce. It's the 6 ounce.
Coach
But-
Ball checking in right there.
But and don't get me started on the cut and the cook. But anyway, or how often. But yeah, it's different ways that you just got to be aware, man. And I'm not lying. Everything circle. We're gonna say and talk in circles a lot in this conversation because it's the basic fundamentals of what we come from.
Yeah.
With teamwork, surrounding yourself with the right people, and being aware and effectively communicating. Like all of that is gonna reoccur every day, all day, and especially it's gonna be prominent when you don't feel your best. Because when you got a team around you, you can effectively communicate. Hey, I need to take a play off. You know what I'm saying? Everything else will kind of coincide the way it should, or close to the way it should, and it won't be that big of an adjustment when you put yourself back in the game.
And everything that you just mentioned are transferable skills going back to, life after sports to reality. So, those things, depending on how well you work on yourself in that time, are all transferable skills. But I know as men, like, that's something that we don't work on at all is communication, and being able to apply all the things that we've learned to our team or to reality in general, treating ourselves and making sure we take that time, for ourselves to give us a mental break. Because I know I don't do it. I don't know the last time I went out by myself and just decompress from life itself. You know what I'm saying?
I love this conversation, bro, because you drawing some stuff that I talk about in private that I don't necessarily say out loud. So I feel honored to share this with you on your platform.
Absolutely.
I need men. Yeah, we're strong, but when every man understands that every man is not the CEO, we'll be so much better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll be so much better. I had to realize that for myself. Again, you said co-COO of Effect Fitness. I'm not the CEO. Me and my partner Dooley were doing two different things. I was in Stone Mountain at Stevenson training quarterbacks and coaching and doing some other work at Tyler Perry Studios. He was doing what we do now at Effect Fitness with, small group training and the classes. It's maybe 8 to 12 people a class when we were doing it back then. But the day he said, "Ball, come see me, see what I got going on, man. Let's just watch the game." And we talked business over the NFC Championship with Kaepernick, and he played Seattle when he won to go to the Super Bowl. Long story short, ever since that day, I've been saying, "Hey, let me be the teammate that I've been looking for my dog." Ever since that day, we have grown every day. Not every week.
Yeah.
Ever since that day, even when I had to take time off for my kids in Detroit because my wife was born in Detroit, my family's in Detroit. She wanted support in Detroit.
Right.
So I was struggling, staying and going. So when I finally went away for about a year and a half, we were still growing. We were still talking on the phone every single day. We were still training every single day.
Right.
But I realized, hey, man, let Dooley lead this ship.
Yeah.
He ain't got nobody behind him.
Right.
I know what it means to have somebody behind you that's going to be there every single day and be good at it.
Yeah.
Let me go be a good teammate for him.
Yeah.
14, 15 years later, you see what's going on. So realize that, hey, man, you can play your role.
Yeah.
Just play a role.
Yeah. I feel like this is such a good conversation for Black men, especially. We talk about leadership. We talk about, having a family, that they feel like they don't get to be vulnerable. They don't get to say, "I don't got it in me today." Like you have to show up. In some capacities you do, right? Like that's just how it is because we do play so many roles in our lives. But you are allowed to take time for yourself, and you are allowed to express to your village, like, this is what I need to take a day off or to take care of yourself. But I think people also need to recognize that strength is knowing when you need to take a step back. Strength is also recognizing that that needs to be communicated with the people around you, because you can only be your best self if you're taking care of yourself. And if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not being your best self. And so all of these areas in your life that you're so worried about juggling, they're going to fall short anyway, because you're not doing what you need to do to be the best you, right? And so I love being able to remind Black men that it's okay for you to be vulnerable, for you to put that shield down, because it cracks for everybody, right? Like nobody is exempt. And so yeah, just express that, love on your people, lean on your people, allow them to build you up, and then you get back to it.
If I'm vulnerable and I need to go to this strip club at 2 o'clock
Now
in the
that's
afternoon,
different.
just know that comes with it. Because there are 5-star restaurants that have topless bars, and they just so happen to be in the same spot.
Okay.
So
I mean, hey, if that's,
just know,
if that's what
if
you
we
feel
can
like
be
you
vulnerable,
need.
we can be vulnerable. I need this time. I just wanted to put that out there.
Duly noted. Duly noted.
There's different levels of how to handle.
Come on, man. You gotta
I
learn
ain't
yourself.
I ain't gonna tell nobody
Learn
how
yourself.
to handle their stuff. You
Learn
know?
yourself.
Exactly.
No, cool. So I'm gonna wrap it up with this question, and Felicia will ask you some rapid questions afterwards.
Okay.
Who are you today outside of sports?
I'm still learning that. I'm still learning that. I'm in the process of reinventing myself. First and foremost, I am a man.
Absolutely.
I'm a father. And after that, I'm defining a lot.
Okay.
It's just like a pivotal point, or one of those pivotal points in my life, because I feel like I've lived 3 or 4 successful lives. And being that co-CEO, COO is one of them. But now it's a point to where it's going to be some more growth after that.
Right.
So the
Absolutely.
COO career is going good. But now, after the COO career, what's next? That's what I'm defining right now. But yeah, first and foremost, my babies are everything. So, of course, self-preservation, I do agree with you, sweetheart. I do take those breaks at 2 p.m. where I need to be taking my breaks at 2 p.m. when I need those breaks at 2 p.m. But other than that, making sure that I'm straight, man, my kids are everything. But that's an amazing question that you're asking me, because I'm defining what that next Reggie Ball is going to be. You feel me? So I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous a little bit.
Yeah.
I love what you have going on right here. You're inspiring me to push some things as well. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
yeah, man, I'm learning. To be determined.
Yeah, well, let's learn together. Let's continue to bounce ideas off each other.
For sure.
If I got an idea, you got an idea. Let's connect.
For sure.
Let's keep it going.
I love this. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I love this.
Yeah, I
love what you
appreciate
got
it.
going.
Appreciate it. So,
All right. You ready for a little this or that?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what is it rated? PG-13 or rated
Oh, very
R?
PG-13.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Let's do it.
Okay. Home games or away games?
Away.
Away?
I love going to an away field and having them people shut up and respect us. I love away games.
Okay. Hype coach or chill coach?
Chill.
Okay. Rivalry game or championship game?
Ooh.
I think Georgia.
Ooh.
Oh.
Man.
Go Dogs.
You a Georgia grad?
No, just a fan.
Oh, hell no. You can't. I'm tired of y'all,
What?
man. If you went to
Wait,
Georgia.
don't do that. Don't do
cool,
that.
man,
Don't do that.
whatever. You
It's
just
okay
picking
to-
a
it's
side.
okay to just
Hey,
be a
man, all right, you
fan.
pick. At least you picked your team. But I would a rivalry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ice
sure.
bath or sauna?
Oh, son,
Books or podcasts?
podcast.
Luxury or simplicity?
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
He said
Luxury.
both of them.
Luxury.
Both of them? I mean, okay, luxury.
Yeah.
Risk taker or play it safe?
Oh, risk taker. For
Okay.
Sure.
Money or time?
Time.
Who you were then or who you are now?
Oh, now. Love the now. Respect the then, but I love the now. Yeah.
That's a good answer. Yeah.
Absolutely. Ball, I appreciate you.
Man, this was dope. I'm proud of you, bro.
I
I didn't know
appreciate
what the fuck I was walking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know you did.
Well, thank you for joining us today. This was When the Ball Drops.
Like, comment, subscribe.